There's a reason you keep checking your phone every 7 minutes. And it's not boredom. It's not curiosity. It's not even addiction, not really. You're not addicted to your phone. You're addicted to escaping yourself. Think about it. How many times today have you reached for your phone without thinking? No notification. No reason. Just silence. And then, scroll. What exactly are you trying to avoid? That's not just a screen lighting up. It's a shield. A barrier. Between you and your own thoughts. We don't scroll because we're entertained. We scroll because we're uncomfortable. With the quiet. With the stillness. With that echo inside your mind that whispers what you don't want to hear. Let's be honest. It's easier to scroll through someone else's life than to sit with your own. It's easier to watch than to feel. To like than to think. To swipe than to stop. We're not wasting time. We're hiding in it. And while your finger moves, your life stands still. Let that sink in. While you scroll, your life waits. Not angrily. Not loudly. Just quietly. Like a child waiting for attention. Like a plant dying for sunlight. Like a dream you once had but forgot to feed. You call it entertainment. But really, it's sedation. Here's the truth nobody likes to admit. Phones don't create the void. They just distract you from noticing it. The real addiction isn't to the screen. It's to the escape. Escape from the anxiety you haven't named. The goals you keep postponing. The relationships you're avoiding. The version of you that's been knocking, but you pretend not to hear. You scroll, because for a moment, it feels like control. Like you're choosing something. But are you? Are you really choosing? When every tap is a reflex. When the first thing you touch in the morning isn't water, it's Wi-Fi. Are you choosing? When the silence terrifies you more than the noise. Imagine your life is a book. Every day, a new page. But instead of writing, you keep turning pages that were written by someone else. Their photos. Their wins. Their vacations. Their workouts. All while your pen lies untouched. You become a spectator to your own existence. The author of nothing. The editor of no story. You didn't mean to disappear. But distraction is a quiet thief. It doesn't break down the door. It tiptoes in. Soft. Harmless. Scroll by scroll. Swipe by swipe. Until one day, you wake up. And your story has no plot. I've been there. That spiral of endless content. Laughing 1 minute, numb the next. Telling myself, just 5 more minutes, that turned into hours. Feeling drained, but not knowing why. It wasn't the phone. It was me. I didn't want to face the truth. That I was using distraction as anesthesia. Because sitting in silence meant hearing my doubts. Facing my fears. Owning my choices. And that's terrifying. But here's what's even more terrifying. A life lived passively. A life where you don't feel deeply, or create boldly, or connect honestly, because your attention was somewhere else. Here's what no algorithm will ever tell you. Every time you run from discomfort, you lose a part of yourself. Discomfort isn't the enemy. It's the doorway to growth, to healing, to clarity. But if you keep covering the cracks with content, you'll never see the light breaking through. Silence is scary. Stillness is hard. But so is regret. Regret for the things you didn't say, didn't try, didn't feel. Because your hands were full of pixels. And your mind was full of noise. The world will always offer you escape. But your soul is begging for presence. You don't need a digital detox. You need an emotional one. You need to sit with your discomfort long enough to hear what it's telling you. You need to be bored long enough for your imagination to wake up again. You need to stop numbing and start noticing. Noticing the small things. Your breath. Your thoughts. Your tension. Your truth. So what do? Start small. Put your phone down for 10 minutes. Not in another room. Not on silent. Just down. Then breathe. Let your thoughts come. Even the dark ones. especially the dark ones. Don't run, because on the other side of that discomfort is direction. Your direction. The one you've been waiting for, scrolling for, longing for. But it never came, because you were too busy looking outward, when the answer was always inward. You're not addicted to your phone. You're addicted to avoiding the parts of you that feel unfinished. You're not addicted to TikTok. You're addicted to feeling seen without risking vulnerability. You're not addicted to dopamine. You're addicted to not having to deal with your own thoughts. And the most dangerous part, you think it's normal. While you scrolled, your life whispered. It whispered in the quiet moments, in the ache behind your eyes, in the dreams that no longer visit your sleep. While you scrolled, your creativity starved, your focus fractured, your potential waited behind every unlocked screen, every ignored journal, every silenced morning. Your life didn't leave you. It just couldn't compete with the noise. The truth. You don't need to quit your phone. You just need to stop abandoning yourself. Be with you, even when it's awkward, even when it's quiet, even when it hurts. Because healing happens in the stillness. Growth begins with discomfort. And peace. Peace begins when you stop running. Not from the world, but from yourself. If this message found you at the right time, maybe it's not just coincidence. Maybe it's your life asking you to come back home. If this spoke to you, take a breath. Look around. And remember, you were never really lost. You were just distracted. And now, you're ready to return. Before you go, if this helped you pause, reflect, or reconnect, leave a like. It lets us know this kind of message matters. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Because while you were scrolling, your life was whispering. Let's start listening. Together.